in all vehicles of Dharma, there's need to rely upon the teacher. Nagarjuna points this out even in such a fundamental elementary text as the friendly letter. It's not possible. For instance, for the Hinayanist practitioner, they need to rely upon the teacher to bestow upon them the vow of the individual liberation, whether it's a monk or a layperson. They need to take refuge, of course, first, before that, with a teacher. And if they practice hearing, thinking, meditating, they need a teacher to guide them in that. But in the Hinayana, the teacher is like a wise elder. In the Mahayana, the need for a teacher is even more, because there we need the teacher who can inspire us in the way of the Bodhisattva and can transmit to us the Bodhisattva vow. Somebody who, as Shantideva says, is learned in the Mahayana and maintains the Bodhisattva vow themselves. They alone can transmit it. So the Mahayana teacher, or the Kalyana Mitra, the virtuous friend, is of greater importance than the Hinayana teacher. That's why Sakyapandita says he or she should be considered as the very jewel of the Sangha. But then, when we come to the Vajrayana, the teacher is of paramount importance, because the key method of the Vajrayana is the bestowal of initiation, where the master, who has himself developed a realization of his identity with the Buddhas, whichever is the Buddha of that initiation, be it Hevajra or Chanrezi or whatever, is able to connect our body, speech and mind with their ultimate potential, the body, speech and mind of the Buddhas. And only a fully qualified Vajrayana master can do this, because in the fully qualified Vajrayana master, the Buddhas are really present, and therefore he can make this direct connection between the state of Buddhahood and our presently samsaric state. So the Lama in Vajrayana, or the Guru in Vajrayana, is not an ordinary person, is not to be regarded as an ordinary person, but rather as the very embodiment of all the Buddhas. As is said, put aside all other offerings, make offerings only to the Lama, because he is the union of all the deities of the mandala. That is how the Lama is to be regarded in Vajrayana. So there, in Vajrayana, in contrast to lower vehicles, we can say the Lama is the union of all three jewels. His mind is the Buddha, his speech is the Dhamma, and his body is the Sangha. Lama Sanja Lama Chu, Deji Lama Genmate. Lama is Buddha, Lama is Dhamma. The Lama is the Sangha also, we say in the Tantras. Of course, this means that the Vajrayana master must be a properly qualified one who holds the lineage, an unbroken lineage of the Tantras, one who keeps all the vows and pledges, one who has achieved realization through retreats on the deities, one who is fully learned in all the ritual methods, and therefore can bestow the proper initiations and transmissions and instructions upon us. Towards such a Lama, it is appropriate to view them as the union of the three jewels. But those who are just Lamas in name only, because of their cultural background, or because they've just claimed this name, but have none of those qualities, and are not recognized by their own masters as proper Lamas, we have no need to regard them as anything special.